Right, we're here to do a preview for the Toffee Blues Everton fan channel. I'm here as always with Jack, and we've got some questions from the guys over on the Everton side, the blue side. Just basically run through for the preview for the upcoming game at the weekend at St Mary's Stadium. So we have a question here. Thoughts on Southampton so far this season? Do you want to take this one, Jack? Start us off?
I mean, yeah. Where do we begin with this? It's up and down, hit and miss. I don't know what's going on anymore. You know, the past few games have been really dry in that attack.
Yeah.
It's just been. I mean, defensively, you can say we've been pretty sound. Although we've conceded a few goals, they've all sort of been not even misfires or set piece, just little things. You know, nothing that the defense could do too much about.
Yeah.
So defensively great, but just going forward, really, really lacking, and that's sort of showing in the results, really. So, you know, I'm not too disheartened with where we are. Yeah, points what we got so far, fair play, but could do better. Score report says could do better.
Could do better. I think we've been better. Weirdly, we've been better defensively, despite us conceding a lot of goals. But I just think it's the last two Premier League fixtures have just been terrible for us. Really poor display of football. So. But yeah, could do better. 7 points, mid-table, I guess we can call it. But yeah, could do better. Right, next question. Thoughts on Southampton's transfer business? I'm going to go for this one. I think we've had an excellent window. We've brought in 10 players in the end?
Yeah.
Was it 10 players?
Mm-hmm.
So obviously stars in there being Armel Bella-Kotchap. A German defender, centre-back pairing with Mohamed Salisu looks absolutely immense. And Romeo Lavia would be someone else who we got from Manchester City, who I believe Chelsea tried to snatch on deadline day for a bid of 50 million quid from us, which would have been a £38 million profit, but a bit of a low move from Chelsea Football Club there. But he's definitely one to watch. Will he be fit for Saturday? I don't think so. But overall, yes, great transfer window. Anything to add to that, Jack?
I think obviously it's the low-key exciting ones like a Dozy. Like that's we're not seeing too much from it yet, but I think he's a player to get excited about, and obviously it's little bits like Joe Aribo, Mara. There's exciting stuff in the squad, but we're still at a point where we're still learning what these players can give to us. So, but you're right, great window for us. Just missing that attacker, really.
Yeah, we definitely missed out on getting a striker. We were dreaming for Cody Gakpo, but it wasn't to be. But in reality, we probably need a replacement for Oriol Romeo. But anyway, thoughts on Everton so far this season, Jack? Thoughts on?
It's lots of draws, isn't it? Lots of sturdy results, but nothing too exciting. Kind of more of what I saw from last season from Lampard, really, I think. But then again, not watched too much of them. But yeah, from what I've seen, not much change from last season. And considering the business done, I don't think they did enough to, cause any change or bring anything in. So it looks like difficult times at Everton. It's an exciting time to play them, but not great. not where they were.
I guess the question would be, can we see any change from what they were like towards the end of last season? I mean, they got themselves out of trouble towards the end of last season, but is it something that is it a team that we can see being in amongst it in a relegation, or do we think they are comfortable mid-table considering the stability that they've got?
I'm kind of the opinion they'd be just above that relegation spot, not bang for it, but maybe like the safe 16th, safe 17th, but still in among it.
Yeah. I think that's fair. Thoughts on Everton's transfer business? I think they did well to keep hold of Anthony Gordon, really. And Neil Maupay, although he's an interesting signing, I think he seems to be able to score a goal against us, so I'm a little bit nervous about that one. But yeah. But yeah. Then moving on to Danger Man for Southampton. Danger Man for Southampton, does that mean someone they should watch out for?
Someone that they need to watch out for. I mean, defensively there's a few options, but attacking is kind of hard to say right now, isn't it? If that's what a true Danger Man is, isn't it? Someone that's going to cause them havoc going forward, and no one's really put their name up recently, have
No?
they? I guess Shea a push. But it's these
Diallo?
exciting. It's the exciting things like Mara and Adozi. You know,
Yeah,
they
the
look
unknowns.
like the unknowns. Because from what we've seen of the unknowns, it's been quite exciting. If they can just be given those minutes and have the time to shine,
Mm,
it'd be something quite exciting. And then there's
yeah,
always
very much as
Aribo.
well.
I think about that Aribo goal in pre-season where he took it around like 1,000 players. I'm still waiting for that to happen in the league. So
Yeah,
could be the weekend.
yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I keep looking down here because it's the questions are down here to my right, so I'm reading off from here. What Everton player do Southampton need to watch out for? I would say probably Neil Maupay because he always seems to get a goal against us. And I think Alex Iwobi's having a decent season. So, and
Yeah, you're
Anthony
not wrong.
Gordon really. So
Yeah,
I guess
all the
that's
big
who
boys.
I'm concerned for.
I'm going to go for a slightly out there shout. It's Connor Cody because Connor Cody likes banging goals against us as well.
Oh yeah.
Just from corners, so I'm kind of worried that Connor Cody is going to score this weekend. That one's playing on my mind.
Oh, okay. Great.
Confirm his place in the England squad, so no one can deny it. He is a
Yeah.
better centre back than Harry Maguire.
I'm a better centre back than Harry Maguire. Come on. Right, likely lineup for us. I'm going to probably go with. Should I put up our screen with our? Let's do
Go
it.
on.
Let's do it. So well prepared. Let me get rid of that banner so we can actually see what we're doing. So this is what I think will be the case. Bazzuno, let's go in there. Salasu on the left centre back role.
Preach.
Armour Bellacopchat in there.
Hit him with a little ghetto gospel, absolutely.
Carl Walker-Peters, England's number one right back right now.
Amen.
I saw Peru in training, so I reckon he's going to go Peru. Peru.
Say it louder than from the heavens.
No, this is where it gets tricky. No, it's not going to get tricky here. James Ward-Prowse here, because that's as sure
Holler if you hear me.
as the moon is up. I'm going to leave that one for last as a bit of a surprise. Up top, I think it's going to be Shea again. Shea McAdams playing in international football.
Loving it like that.
I think it's going to be Adam Armstrong.
I like to move it.
I'm not crazy about this pairing up front, but I think that's just what.
I think here's the thing on his right day, Adam Armstrong will put a shift in and can just switch that wing role like on the left hand side.
Yeah.
And considering in that number, in that left hand side, I don't know who you're thinking, but I kind of want Adozi to start.
Yeah.
And to have Adozi cutting into that left hand side and Adam Armstrong playing back out onto that wing, I think that's quite a good pairing.
There we go. Are we going to go Aribo?
Gotta be. Joe Aribo. Preach.
Okay, this is where it gets spicy. But I'm only doing this because I really don't want to see Ibrahima Diallo in the number 6 position.
There's only two names you can be put in there, and I didn't think you go with Lianco, so this was the other logical choice. Yeah, I think so too. I think Ralph has really taken this little international break under to get Nathan Miles into position to play that number 6 role.
Yeah,
and here's the thing: he's a sturdy, smart player who's very very good under pressure, and I think he'd be and he has that defensive quality. So I think it's a very smart move putting him there.
Yeah, I think so. I think so indeed. So there we go. That is our predicted 11 there for the game on Saturday. That's who we're going with. Other two final questions here is our score prediction. Now, this won't go out until after we've done our live show, which we're broadcasting in 5 minutes. So I think we're good to reveal what we think it's going to be. I think what I'd like to see is a Southampton 2-0 win. But we're not scoring loads. I think this might be a 1-0 win to Saints. Just by the pure like fact that we're not scoring loads at the moment. But I'm hoping for a decent game and not a horrible game like we saw on the last two occasions. on the road at Wolves and at Villa Park. So, yeah, I'm going to go with 1-0 win the Saints. We're going to scrap it over the line. It's not going to be pretty, but there we go.
I like that. Do you know what? I'm having a pretty good week, and I think the week's going so good that I'm aiming for that big victory at the end of it just to really see me through. More than likely going to come out the other way, but I'm going to say 3-0 Saints.
Oh!
We're going to have a fun time on Saturday.
Wow. Oh, wow. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. I'm liking that. So you're going for a 3-0. I'm going for
3-0, and I'm going to buy you a Krispy Kreme after the game. It's going to be good.
What a day. Can't wait. I best get the coffee then. Right. And then absolute final question. What's your go-to match day meal? Mine, it's basically been updated. It would be the chicken balti pie at Villa Park. It's still way up there.
Still thinking
in terms
about
of the best pie in the Premier League. So a chicken balti pie at Villa Park. But I guess it would be a pie and a pint. There we go. At a football stadium. Doesn't get better than that, does it?
I mean, that is the tradition. I mean, the match day vlog tradition is, usually a Five Guys after the game, whenever we can get the time to do it. But no, at the game, it's a pie and a pint. I'm pretty sure that everybody would frown upon you, and you wouldn't not a real football fan if you didn't have a pie and a pint at the game.
Exactly. Has to be done.
Just gospel.
So there we go. That is our preview for the Toffee Blues channel. We hope you've enjoyed our thoughts and opinions. Obviously, feel free to disagree completely with them. Obviously, with this going out on an Evertonian channel. But there we go. But we're hoping for a good game.
Oh.
It's fine.
Oh.
Loving it. Right. I'll even do a rollout as well, because we're a professional channel here. Just like this. As always, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. All right, see ya.